of Denali that we've desecrated?
No. Definitely not. Cool. Good to start.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Cool. So last time we played, you guys broke into the whole like temple shrine type setup. Got past all of the guards to run into this room that we see. And you pretty much led everyone in here and slaughtered all of them.
We're the heroes.
I remember there being a
It was-
blender
it was-
involved.
Yeah, there was a blender of knives, and you attacked a statue, and it took you a very long time to work out that the trees are just going to keep growing.
To be fair, only one of us attacked a statue.
That's true.
And that
And
famous
his name
statue
was-
I also figured out that trees grow from the ground.
Yes, because that was something we needed to figure out.
It was John Cena, I'm pretty sure. That's who did it.
Ah, right. I just couldn't see him.
I'm also sure that if the trees didn't, like, if we didn't dig up the seeds would lose eventually.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
so
we've got limited hit points.
you learned that you dug the seeds out of the ground. You got them out and you burnt them. You torched them. They shriveled up and died. You killed all the plants. You killed all the people. There's not much else to say. You guys all earned 2,400 XP.
So many XPs.
And everyone receives code. Oh, man, it's been too long. Inspiration. So everyone gets an inspiration point that will last beyond just this time we play.
That's good because I won't remember to use it.
Me neither.
Yeah. So if you don't use it tonight, it'll carry on, and we'll remember it. But everyone gets that.
Hooray!
Cool. So yeah, you find yourself in this dark, dingy. Well, it's not dark. There were torches. You find yourself in this little room with a statue of Denala with big chunks out of it. It smells like blood and mud, and there's just real odor of decay. Hence the song. Yeah. Let's just say that Sephirinus is getting really tired, so she is not saying much. And no one, Balthazar starts talking Draconic, and no one can understand what he's saying, but he's sort of like just following you guys along. You guys don't know who Richland is.
So Balthazar took a mushroom again.
You guys can't.
Set this room on fire.
Way more desecration.
Okay.
No. Honestly, if they're gonna if we don't clear out this temple, right? Like, wisdom dictates that growy, groundy things will come in and they'll plant more growy, groundy things if we leave and we somehow they come in and do this shit again. But if we burn the growy thing place, then growy things don't grow anymore and they can't use it. Also, we don't know what will happen with these dead bodies. Will the dead bodies grow out of the ground with plant shit?
We also don't know that won't happen. I don't think.
It's safe than sorry.
I don't know if desecrating this temple further.
DM,
Best-
just jog my
best
memory
idea.
real quick. We're inside of a cavern currently, correct?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to get into this cavern, was that ravine bridge broken area, was that open to the sky?
Let me have a look.
Because wisdom would also dictate big fire in enclosed space means death to smoke.
Well, we
I
can
think-
set the fire and leave.
Yeah, so outside, just from memory, to show you guys memories, you went in along a stone bridge that went into the doors of the cabin, and it went down about 30 feet, down in stairs down to where you are now.
Yeah.
And outside was open to sky.
Yeah, okay, so this part is enclosed. Outside isn't. I wasn't sure if that bridge was also enclosed as well.
Yeah.
No, so it's basically like you're in the point of a mountain.
Yeah.
Where the mountains meet, sort of thing. So there's bridges going through. So it's
And-
open to the sky.
Yeah, like a big like valley almost.
Ravine, I think the word I used was.
I like the word ravine. Can we,
Yeah.
before we do anything, can we have Rishlin inspect the room for like secret doors and shit?
Pretty sure DM said we don't know where he is.
Don't we? He's right there.
He's
No.
not. He's disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Bitched out.
Who's
Where's he gone?
feeling perceptive?
Okay. Again, I've got a plan. I grab what are the weapons that they have on the ground. I assume someone has a scimitar and shit. And
Yeah,
start
there's
dragging
a
it
multitude of different ones.
One of
Oh, I
those
pick
swords
one
that
up
goes
there.
like this.
Yep. So I pick one of those up. I put the blade, the hook thing, and I start running it across the walls around the thing to see if there's any gaps.
You mean like in the walls around the outside?
Yeah, like I'm dragging it across the walls to see if like there's like it hooks in.
It's all the cabin is like carved out of the mountain, so it's all like jagged and stuff.
Yeah. But seeing if there's like any particular, so there's no like flat.
All right. Can I
surface.
roll a perception check to see if there's any like secret passages or doors around the edges?
I also
Without.
want to chuck a
Perception
spot
or
in
investigate? Yeah, perception.
I mean, can I use perception or do you want me to use investigation? If you want.
Use investigation. I think.
All right. Can someone else do a check to see if there's any secret doors?
Can I do a perception check?
You can
Yeah, you
do
can
it.
do perception or investigation. Do
Um,
perception actually.
20.
I'm not very good in investigating, so I don't want to.
20 for me for perception.
Okay, 20 perception.
With modifier? Yeah. Okay.
So basically, I don't remember what I told you guys last time, but there is the statue. I'll start from the center. Statue of Tanala standing there. Can't remember. Pretty sure she was down on her knee with a shield. She had a hand in the soil, sort of thing. So like a shrubbery around her. Just down in front of her statue was like a little plaque, and it said some words in common. Then you had dirt surrounding everywhere. As you can see, this is the muddy parts from where the water was in, where you guys dug the seeds out of. Lots of dead bodies, lots of blood. The dirt turns into like cobbled stones and stuff like that, set into the ground, and then just jagged walls that go up to a cabin, sort of like a dome. You have a really good look at anything. You can't see anything out of order from what I've told you. You don't really see anywhere any secret passages, anything hidden, or anything like that.
Was it just my imagination or did one of the dead bodies move? Oh, it was Din moving. Okay, never mind.
Is the shield removable from the statue?
Who drew boobs on the statue?
So the shield is made of the same material as the statue.
But does it look like it could be taken off the statue?
No, it seems like it's just part of it.
Is there a
It
shovel
looks
around?
like yes, I will say there is a shovel.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to one of the places that has like the fucking hole where the seed is and just start digging to see if like
deleted.
what happens if there's like something underneath that like might give us a clue as what's happening.
So you dig about 3 feet.
Pretty
Yep.
far.
Let's just say you dig around 3 feet, and the soil starts to get real rocky, sort of thing. And you haven't really seen anything else in there. There doesn't seem to be like anything other than the seed that you've pulled out. And it seems like it's just going to get thicker and thicker with the rocks, and then eventually become pure rock.
Are we still all busted up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we did Rishlin go out or did he just go somewhere and we didn't see?
We don't
At the moment, he's
know.
gone because Doherty is not here.
Okay.
No one can see him except for Hector, who sees him sort of just standing in a dark little corner.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no things here. The
Can
soil
I-
here could. be used again. I assume that the statue is magic by this shit, because if there's nothing underneath the soil, then there must be something either connected to the soil or there.
I get the
Um,
impression it was the seeds that were the problem.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't matter if the seeds here were the problem. If like, can I bury one of the corpses?
If you pick one,
I pick one of the cultist corpses, bury it, and put water on it.
Pick the
on
one that looks like a
place where it's
bitch.
buried. Sure, I
The
pick
cultists,
the
they
one
all
that
look like
looks like
bitches.
a little bitch.
The cultists, they all look like bitches.
all right, hold on.
Would anyone like to
But
help
you
me
already
bury
dug a
this
3-foot
blob and
hole,
see if
so
this-
fucking why not?
Yes, but... Yeah, can someone help me do this?
This guy
I'm
here,
finding- Yeah.
I'll help because I
Yes,
think
sir.
it's funny.
this guy
Yeah.
here, his name was Randolph.
And is being
he-
buried.
Yeah, look, he wanted to ask out his this girl that he cared deeply for 6 years at high school. He wanted to ask her out to the prom,
What a
but he didn't
nerd.
have the balls to it. Didn't have the balls to do it because he was a little bitch.
Alright,
And
I
he was
read him
two
his
weeks away
last
from
rites.
retirement.
I read him his last rites. I read him his last rites. I put him. Din and I put him in a hole because Din said he would help me. We buried up and then we grabbed a bucket of water and we put the water on the hole to see if anything happens.
There's no more buckets of water left.
I open up a canteen of water and fucking water and shit.
All right, I'll assume that you have a one. Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
Can I roll acrobatics to roll my eyes really dramatically?
I think that would be performance, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I'm doing it like really acrobatically. Like I'm gonna like,
What, are you going to take your eyes out of your head and juggle them real quick?
yeah.
I hope you get a natural one and become blind.
I don't know.
Accidentally buries his eyes with the corpse.
I'm just being stupid. So, can I actually though?
Alright.
Can I
Hmm.
try and stealth like back up the thing and see what's going on at the other end of the corridor?
Yeah, back outside.
While he's doing that, can I just walk
I'll just-
around the room casually with the torch, seeing if there's any air displacement?
Oh,
Mhm.
wait.
I'm going to read
Yes,
the rest
so-
rites right to the cultists and make sure that they
Alright.
pass on into a new world
Okay.
while we're here.
So Din, you sneak up and you poke your head around the corner. You can basically see what you saw before, except there's no one in the direction that you came. Everyone that you passed when you came through the gates was now
He's
all
now
the bodies
dead.
that you stepped over. Yeah, they're all dead. They were the bodies that you stepped over to get outside of this room.
Yep.
Um,
And the gate is like
It's,
made of vines, right?
300 scenario. Yeah, like big, heavy, big, darkened vines. Yeah.
I mean, if Balthazar could climb
and then-
over it, I'm guessing we can too.
Yeah, so
That's not really
further
what I'm worried about.
Further
thinking
into
about-
the temple, you see still all that black pollen sort of thing, like all those spores still floating up from the gaps in the cabin, and sort of through that you can see a few cultists, but it looks like they're a bit further beyond the ravine.
Are you worried about accidenting a forest fire?
No, I was wondering if we could bar the gate so no one else could come in after us. But it's not a gate; it's made of vines.
Well, I think
Well,
they
you're-
activated something to open them to let us in the first time. So, assuming if nobody activates it again, it doesn't open.
Can I search the fucking leader guy to see if there's any like fucking thing that he has?
We'll do Revan. So Revan, you walk around with your torch.
Yeah, sort of like,
You
just like
don't
the
feel
perimeter
any
of the room.
any
and
displacement of
the
air. Yeah, no, absolutely not. So you find nothing, and the only thing that would give any indication that there's an opening would be the front passageway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you're going to search the main cultist.
Main cultist, the leader guy that let us in. See if he's got anything that like would be useful to help out and shit.
So you sort of pat his pockets down. Just let me open my notes. So you pat his pockets down. He hasn't got anything special as far as weapons. You know, he's got the whatever the cultists are issued with their dagger and their crossbow.
Handed
And what else? Yeah, the cultist issued gear. He gets better gear because it's, you know, important. Hold on, I'm stalling.
One cup of Kool-Aid and one dagger.
Right. So in each pocket there's 10 gold pieces and 2 silver pieces.
Yep. I will put them.
And there's a handwritten note.
I would like to read the note dramatically. Can you please give me the
You want to
context of the
read it?
note so I can read it dramatically, please?
Yeah, hold on, I'll whisper it to you.
I got pointy ears, so I can hear this from 30 feet up the tunnel.
All right.
Can I listen to it?
Or I assume I've walked back now. I mean, like, yeah, nothing out there to worry about. Everyone was in here, and now they're there
They're there.
Dead.
in the other place.
Say
In
God,
Helheim.
but we're going to kill him too.
We're here to punch God in the face, boys. And I found a note. And the
I've
note
been-
says the following. I will use my best note reading voice. When it arrives.
It's not. I mean, it might still be whispered. I'm saying Diggs GM is typing. So.
Yeah, but if it's whisper, like he can still type it, but if it whispers, you won't see it.
I've been playing God of War to prepare for this moment.
Sorry, I'm sort of like making this up as I go.
All good.
Nice.
So are we.
Well, D&D is a game of improv, so...
And then I'll sign it with this guy's name.
Randall.
Richland. Richland 2.0.
Alright, hold on, I got a whisper. Hector. Whisper.
Alright. I do not know where they have taken it, but as soon as I find out, we will get it in split. This has gone too far. We did this to make money! Sincerely, Uldrek Stormfall.
It sort of bugs me now because if you run into this guy, then he has to sound like that, right?
Please, does it say maniacal laugh at the end of the letter?
That's just how he talks.
No,
Just helps man talk.
That's just his penmanship. His penmanship sounds like that.
I take Uldrek Stormfall's clothes and I put them on to make myself appear like Uldrek Stormfall, and I ask the others to don their cultist robes
I just
and let
wanna
us know.
I know you're on this spiel, but I don't think that is that guy. I don't think he's the
It is.
Stormfall guy.
No, that was a letter from that guy. From Uldrek.
Okay, so I put on the main cultist robes, so that way I look like I look like that guy, like the lead cultist, and I say, "Hey guys, they don't know that we won, and I don't really want us to fight from a distance across planks of wood because that's a bad fucking idea. Because slip, fall is bad.
I have a bow and arrow. We don't need to go over there.
I have an Eldritch gun.
But I feel like we need, like, if we can at least get ourselves all the way over there and then, like, make it look like that we've tripped the guy and they fall down, or we get all the way over there to a large area, then we can get there without causing too much of a shitstorm. Because I feel like that if we try to fight them, that they'll just kick the first plank away.
I have 2 questions. One, do we think those guys know about all the fighting? And 2, aren't we already wearing cultist robes?
Also, yes.
Yes,
right,
but
so
if we...
just to clarify, so just to clarify, all of you have a pair of cultist robes, I'm pretty sure. Most of you were wearing them.
I think the only 2 people that weren't wearing them was Balthazar because he couldn't fit in it, and me because I magic mind.
Yeah.
But
As
I feel
soon
like
as
I
you
used
lost
this guy
contact.
itself to look like one.
Also,
Okay.
the leader that you were looting they're all wearing sort of like the same sort of get up, so the more flashier robes, but with the crazy mask. But they all sort of look the same. So
Yeah.
you would not be able to assume an identity by the way that he looked, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna wear his mask. Just like whoosh, mask.
Yeah. That's okay. But all I'm saying is you just look like any other cultist leader.
Yeah. So I will dress up as the cultist leader, because I feel like that, like, if we can get across to the other side without causing a complete shitstorm, we're in a better position when we're able to fight, not as like island to island. Because as we saw when we went out there last time, there's just a shit ton of islands, and if they catch wind that something is like fucked, they could just kick the board away as we try to cross. And if we try to fight them from a distance, they could just kick the board away, and we can't get across.
So
That would mean we're leaving the dragon behind then.
we could put him back in chains.
We could
Yeah,
also
we could just
we
escort
could
him.
also
We had to
have him-
pretend to kill him to get in here in the first place.
Yeah, but no one who is still alive knows that.
also, can we check to see if there's a cultist robe big enough for him? Because there might have been a big fat bastard here that looks like a dragon.
Yeah, who knows? I guess anything's possible.
Well, that one
No,
guy
they're all
in the corner
skinny.
there, he knows. That
I think it's safe to assume that all cultists in the D&D world are pretty close to your average meth addict.
Right.
Good to
Is
know.
there,
Most
is
of
there
them
an
are
average
skinny.
meth, is there a meth addict dragonborn?
And-
No, there's no dragonborn cultists. It's mostly dwarves and humans seems to be the main races that you're coming across. There are a few elves, half elves, but more commonly than not, it's humans and dwarves.
Those
Okay,
fucking
how big is
half-elves.
Uranus?
She's a gnome, isn't she?
She's a
A
halfling.
halfling.
So she's fucking tiny.
Yes.
Okay, can we put her in someone's backpack? Because we have to figure
Yeah,
out a way to get
no.
across, and I assume having like a fucking gnome in your backpack would be like a great way to get them across.
Let's
Yes,
just assume at the moment that the guys that aren't here, this is almost like an escort mission. So they'll follow you. They'll do anything normally they would normally do, but they won't
Oh, we're
actually
fucked.
get into fights
All right.
unless you
Here's
want to
the
use
plan.
a specific skill from any one of them. Then I'll allow it.
Okay. So here's
The roles
here's
will
what
be
I'm-
controlled by me.
Here's what I'm thinking. We need to get across the cabin, right? I also don't think we can rest in a fucking death and decay pit, because if we can't bar the gate
Not
and they
very
can get
restful.
in, reinforcements will eventually come, right? If we can get a message out to Falula Lale,
Balloon.
that
Luna.
Falula Lale, that where we've found it and we've dealt with the first wave here, they might be able to send reinforcements to help us. So I'm thinking that we can send, say, Sephirinus on a fucking like sparrow to fly all the way back to Faluna and let them go and get back here. Because that way they'll be able to send, like, I don't know, an army.
How small
Help
do
us
you
out.
think a halfling is? I don't think a sparrow is going to carry her.
Sorry, a fleet. She's just gonna get smaller. No, I
mean,
assume that she'd be able to...
She's around the same size of what the hobbits were in Lord of the Rings.
Okay, fine, she can ride a Shetland pony.
Oh, hello. What the fuck's this? Fine
Oh,
familiar.
you guys saw that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we see Sephirinus'
Okay,
fine
fine,
familiar
fine.
spell.
I know that she has a familiar. Maybe the familiar can get all the way back to Faluna with we write the
Needs
fucking
to be within
instructions
100
of how to
feet.
get
But no, that's
Oh. to
I
use
mean, that's
it.
just part of its spells. Like, she could probably send it out. She just won't be able to communicate with it while it's there.
But if we say we get Lottie the lizard, and we get her to write down the instructions on how to get here, and we get it to Reese Adrin.
This is very quickly becoming too complicated, I think.
A little bit, yeah.
Lizard gets instructions on how to get here. Lizard gets sent to fucking Faluna. Faluna drops off the things. Once it gets there, it disappears.
What's
and
to
comes
stop
back.
someone from just stepping on the lizard?
It's a lizard.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, lizard, stomp.
Can't you just find a different
If
type
you're
of
trying to
familiar?
step on a lizard, it ain't that easy.
Yeah.
Look, one of the ones I'm just going to save you the time. One of the familiars you can find is a hawk.
We get her to send a hawk to Faluna, drop a letter on a fucking desk, and fuck back here.
Are you going to pay the 10 gold pieces for it?
How long does
Yes,
this
I'll
take?
pay. Okay, put it this way: is there 10 gold pieces within all the fucking cultists' robes?
Well, you just looted someone with
You
10
just
gold
found
pieces.
some.
All right, cool.
Rhetorical question is rhetorical!
Okay, fine.
Stop pretending like you don't have 10 gold pieces.
I'm broke, shut up.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. We get 10 gold pieces around all the corpses. If not, I'll pay the difference of what's left. We get her to summon Hawk. We write instructions on Hawk on how to get here, plus message of blah blah blah. We send Hawk to fucking Reese Adrin. Reese Adrin gets Hawk. Hopefully Reese Adrin reads later and goes, oh shit, it's those guys. We now know where the cultists are. Reese Adrin gets Els to fucking help us. There's no downside to at least trying.
Okay, there is at least one downside. How long is that going to take?
An hour.
There and back?
No, an hour for her to cast it. There and
Oh.
back.
Yeah.
He's going to take at
Didn't it take
least
us like
a
a
day.
week to get here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to take the hawk maybe a day to get there, and then a week for anyone
like
to arrive.
that's a long rest already. So like,
Yeah. But the thing is, if we set this up now, then we don't have to worry. Then we know that like there's a good chance that reinforcements are coming later.
my concern is that we can't afford to stand around here for a day, 2 days.
No, we're not. We're not going to stand around here for the day. We're literally just going to send the hawk off and continue. It's more
Okay.
the fact of like
All right.
backing us up for later.
Can we do that? Like, is that a plausible thing that we can do, Jim?
Absolutely. Just tell me what the message is going to say.
Okay.
Here are our exact GPS coordinates, send help.
No. How to do? Okay. I assume that one of us knows exactly how to get here based on the instructions that Vinaman gave us.
Most of the guys at the Faluna City know where this temple is.
Why couldn't they
Okay,
tell
we
us?
let-
You didn't ask.
Fine. We let them know. We let them know that the cultists are at this temple. We let them know that we dealt with the first wave and what they were doing originally to spawn the fucking, to spawn these plant monsters. We let them know that this is where the concentration of spores are, and that we need help.
All right, so just me putting down a quick message. At temple, cultists here. Plant monsters. Spores here. Send help.
Yeah. PLS. Send help. Stop.
P.S. Bring sandwiches.
Yeah,
Hey!
fucking
Richland stepped out of the shadows.
Snuck
Bring
into the
sandwiches.
But
really snuck into the server there.
it cost us nothing to send this, and the upside, it's all upside.
Cost us literally 10 gold pieces
I
And
was
an
waiting
hour.
for somebody to say that.
and an hour. Yeah. All right. Let's. Well, can we have a short rest in an hour?
Oh,
I was gonna say if that's
Also-
taking an hour, I'm having a short rest.
Yeah, short rest is like half an hour to an hour. Long rest is like 6 to 8.
What do we actually get for a short rest?
Whatever it says in your character sheet, you get in the short rest.
Yeah, I don't remember. Hang on. Sorry, I gotta pull up the thing.
For me, it's like basically everything.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Hey, I get like 4 spells, man. Shut up.
4 spells. Don't complain to me about 4 spells.
I have less than what you do, so up your ass.
I have 3 spells.
Oh wow! I can
Oh,
only cast.
boo-hoo!
I can
None of
only-
them are none of them are cantrips. I can't just Eldritch Blast off.
This is my one
Guys,
thing. Shut up.
Instead of bitching about spells, how about we just have the rest, have her cast the fucking thing, and move on.
Yep. Yeah, yep. No, I'm all for that. I just still have to find out what I actually get back for a short rest.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just sort of trying to do my own thing here as well while you guys are talking. So,
Alright.
you guys basically take a small rest. You sit down for an hour. Sephironis doesn't get a long rest because she's spent the whole time conjuring a familiar. Look, I'm not going to go into huge details about the spell. I'm not going to read it. Who cares?
Yep.
She summons a hawk towards her. You guys tie that note that you've all sort of talked about, including the sandwiches. Tied it to the hawk's leg and told it to fly to Luna.
And remember, if we're
So
taking
you-
a short rest to regain hit points, you have to spend a hit die.
Where's the hit dice?
Under
Below your
health.
temporary hit points on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Next to your
Ah.
death saves.
So it's essentially whatever level you are, you have that many hit dice. You roll a hit dice, and that's how many HP you get back.
Plus Constitution modifier.
And it's
All right, I'll roll.
complicated.
I'll roll one of my hit. Hit dice used for anything else?
No,
This
is the only thing.
this
that
is
used
what
for.
they're used for.
But you only
Alright.
get half of your total back per long rest.
Yeah.
So they're technically a dwindling resource.
Yeah. I get 8 hit points back. Yay.
You can just hit the hit die button, and it does the whole thing for you.
Oh. Well, I
That
did
that strikes me as a bit of a Xeno's paradox type thing.
What do you mean?
It says after a long rest you can regain half of your thing, or is it half of your total?
I think it's half of your total.
Okay, so after 2 long rests you can gain all of them.
Yeah, but it's essentially
Not
like,
half
say,
of the
say if you
remaining.
if you use half of them, it's like let's say you use all of them, you take a long rest, you only get half of them back. But if you use all of them again, you're still only getting that half back. You're not getting everything back.
I think I'm gonna.
I was
spend-
very
One of those
lenient.
things where- It's one of those things where it's like you can take 2 short rests and then get them back if you have 4 hit dice.
Well,
But
yeah,
then
no,
it's like,
you have to take a long rest to get any hit dice back.
yeah, you take 2 short rests, and you can take 2 short rests, but you need to take a long rest to get all your hit dice back if you have 4 dice. But if you use 4 short rests and use 4 hit dice and you take a long rest, you only get 2 back.
You can use as many hit dice as you want
Yeah.
per short rest.
Yeah, you don't. It's not like
So
you can only use
in
one.
one short rest, if you're on 1 HP, you can use all your hit die to get you back up, but you
Yeah.
have no more hit die for any more short rests until you take a long one.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've just used 1. I'm over half now, so I'm fine.
Does anyone want to fill in Richland about what has happened?
We're sending a Hawk with messages on how to get here. Hawk will get
boo.
there in a day. Reinforcements will come back in a week. Other than that, I've put on cultist robes. We've dug a hole and put a cultist in and put water on and see if it's the soil of like a zombie, I guess. And there's no. hidden
How'd that work out
passages
for you?
there. There's no fucking thing. There's no.
No zombie?
No zombie. There's no hidden passages here, so we're going to have to cross the ravine. At the moment, the current discussion is: do we bluff our way through, or do we fight our way through? With the downside to fighting our way through is that they can kick the ledges off and us not being able to get across. But the downside to bluffing is they can put us on the ledge and then kick the thing off, and then we just fall.
I have an idea.
Sure.
I suppose they could kick off the next one as well, but then they're trapped as well. So I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah, but
then
if
we
they
can
always
just-
go backwards to forward. It's easier to cut off the forward way than it is the back, the way towards the thing than it is the way away.
I also don't think they had anything covering them when we
Very.
went through the first time. So there was just empty space before.
So I reckon we need to go out and do some more recon, like, and see what we're actually looking at. Because, like, if it's like
Yeah.
3 boards, I'm not too worried about it.
Right.
We
You
can
guys
run
do
out.
recon, I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
Okay. Quick question for the DM. Because I was initially Richland was outside before everything went to shit, and went down the stairs with the other cultists at the beginning.
Yes.
Would he know if the cultists across the bridge were sort of looking in that direction, or if they would have been paying attention more so in that way before he went down? Just
Is this before or after everything kicked off?
Well, this would have been at the start when everything kicked off.
Yeah. Well, Din scouted up before to see what he could see, and he could see a few cultists up a bit further, but they were sort of blocked by like a haze of all the spores. But they could see
Okay,
that he
yep,
could
yep,
see them, and he reckons they could see if you guys were all out there, they'd probably see you guys as well.
All right.
Well, we've all got cultist robes. Hey, Revan,
Yo.
in your disguise thing, can you use that on other people?
No, it's disguise self.
Boo.
Hey, it works for me.
You don't have disguise other self.
Yeah. Does
What's happening?
I don't
Does
have
Balthazar have a
disguise
tail?
associates.
yeah?
Okay,
Does-
so what's the plan?
Does Balthazar have a tail?
You know, you'd have
Yes,
to
do
ask
we need to
him
chop
that.
it off?
I don't know.
Fine. I look at
It's an
I look at
an open
Balthazar and
question.
see if he has a tail.
I'm not sure.
Snap decision. Does he have a tail? Yes or no?
I don't think
Yes,
Dragonborns
from this
have
day
tails.
point. Yeah, well, you know what? Balthazar does. But you're not sure whether it's real or not.
That ain't his tail, fam. That's his dick.
So I
Just a
suggest we
cod
don't
piece.
chop it off.
Plugged in.
Okay, no. The question was basically like, if we put robes over him, is he gonna look like sus?
Yes.
If he has
Well-
he has a tail, yes.
I'm also kind of guessing here that not all cultists are human, or all of them are dwarves. I reckon it's probably mixed races.
They're pretty much
We
all
actually
humans and dwarves.
just got told that they're meth addict, high elf, half elves, dwarves, and humans.
Okay.
Mo- Mostly dwarves and humans. Mostly humans, even.
Yeah. For the first time you guys actually asked that, I think. Look, because Balthazar's not here, if you guys just want him to sort of like stay back a bit. No, look, there's no tieflings.
Bitch, racist.
If you want Balthazar to hang back, he's not disguised, but if you sort of want him to hang back or whatnot, that's fine. He's not going to enter combat, so
We throw a lampshade on him or something.
I'm sure my roll second.
Well,
so.
get him
Turn the
and
bucket upside down, put it over his head.
I think
Pocket knife.
what Balthazar's player would like you guys to do is probably throw a bunch of cultist robes over the top of his head and cut holes where his
Yeah.
eyes go.
Can we like cut open one of the shambling mounds and stuff him in that so he can wear it as a suit and pretend he's a
We're
monster?
not going to get a shambling mound across the fucking plank, mate.
Yeah, but it means him and
Well, look,
if
let's
Sephiroth is in cultist robes, them two can sit back and they're properly disguised.
also Balthazar's going across last. So if Balthazar doesn't make it, you know what? It's just one guy.
Works for me.
No, I think we just chuck some robes. Maybe if we can, there's got to be one. They're loose fitting, right? They're not like super fitted.
Din, Richland, can you do me a favor and see if there's a cart outside?
I thought you were gonna say a car.
Cart. Like a cart
Is-
where we can
Is
throw-
there a cart outside?
If
I'll
there's
go-
a cart
I'll
I'll
outside-
sneak to the
There's no
top of the
cart.
stairs and look around. There's no car.
There's no carts outside. No.
All right.
If I
All right, let's
to
just
put you
get-
in the cart and just drag him across.
There's a wheelbarrow, but there's no cart.
All right. Let's just
that's
say
no
to Balthazar, just hang out around the corner. Like, don't come out until we call you.
Yep.
'Cause he's not
Make
in
make
combat
sure
anyway.
no one sneaks up on us.
Like you're out of sight.
Wait,
Yeah.
did more cultists come across the bridge?
Oh, okay. I'm off the map.
Yeah, I had to scroll down a fair bit. I didn't realize it was so
Okay.
big.
So you guys are actually coming out of this one? Yeah?
Yep.
So we'll pretend you're in that room. You guys pretty much explored it. Whatever. You don't need to see it anymore. So you guys are here currently, and there's 30 feet between the entrance and where the room is taking place. Dinner's had a look before, and once he peers out, he can actually see that they've called a few more reinforcements down towards the door.
Okay.
All right. So real quick before we do anything with that, I'll disguise self, look like cultist again, and just so I've got it out, I'm going to summon my axe.
Okay.
Okay.
Who here is very, 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 very confident in their performance? Who feels like that they can put on a great performance? Because I have a plan.
My charisma is not great.
That's not what he was asking, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's still an answer.
True. I'll give you that.
I've only got +1.
Rishlin, what's your performance? Like, how confident are you in your performance skills?
I'm not a very outgoing person. I'm not a performer by any means.
Thorag, how good's your performance skills?
I've only got +1.
To be fair, the
What
three
does
people
+1
you would be
mean?
looking at would be
+1 to my
Balthazar,
performance.
Sephirinus, and Revan, and I'm pretty sure none of those are up for whatever you're about to say.
Can I at least explain what I'm thinking?
Go for it.
Go for it.
We make a big deal about how we need reinforcements and to get over here quickly, so that way they come down and we ambush them and kill them before they have a chance to react.
How is that a performance? Wouldn't that be more of a persuasion?
Because you're going to
Or
have to
deception?
convince them that we got to convince them that we need them to come quickly. So we need to put on performance to get them to come in, or convince them to
Okay.
come down.
So from where we are, can we tell whether the bridges are up here or have they taken them down?
Can you see them?
I mean, yeah, I can see them
Yeah, we can see.
here,
We
right?
can see
Yeah.
these guys.
So they're not
These
over the
guys.
gaps at the moment.
No, they're sort of just laying on the ground there.
Cool. So these guys can't come and get us.
Well, the ones that are sort of already here can come help. But
There's three
it's
of
only
them.
3 of them.
Help.
There's 5 of us.
Alcohol.
Yeah, but if we can get them down, if we can get them dead, then it makes getting across easier than us getting.
Are you guys all standing at the door that talking about this stuff? Or?
I feel like the only I feel like it's only Rishlin, Din, and Hector that are there. The rest of us are just back in the room.
I'm dressed as a fucking.
I target this guy.
Did you shoot
Well,
that guy?
they can't attack
I sure
us
did.
until
Can I
we-
shoot him off the cliff, so that he falls off?
Why? Why would you do that?
Okay, I just
They
want to point
can't-
out this is the exact same thing that you did last go in that room.
Me?
No, Hector.
Didn't roll for damage.
Okay.
Ugh.
That's still 6.
This is true. That is objectively true.
Yep.
Hold on. Let's
Does he
try
fall
something.
off? Does he fall off the cliff in surprise? Because he's not that hurt, but he might be shocked.
Roll a strength check for me.
Strength check. I can do that.
Okay.
Now get the guy to roll a performance check to see if he performs falling off the cliff real well.
He feigns his own death.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a cultist, I'd do that. I'd want to get out of there as soon as I could.
That's out of
Right.
people.
The guy. What? I don't care. I don't care. I
I
don't
just
care.
looked down and I just saw Taj poke her head out of the corner. It was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, she's. Oh, where's my battery? I need to charge this bad boy. We'll finish this first. It's not too important, right? So Jin just pulls back his bow, shoots it, and it sails through and hits this guy in the throat. He starts spitting blood, and he just drops off the ledge and falls down the pit.
Anybody see the size of that bee? It was massive.
These guys here didn't see a thing. This guy here, this guy here was talking about these guys here. This guy didn't see a thing. These guys saw something fall off the ledge, and they're like, "What was that? What just happened?" And then these guys have no idea. They can't see through the haze too well.
Getting like some mad predator vibes right now.
Cool. else has got silent attacks?
It was
I
just
mean,
to
I've
run
got
up, pretend
fireball.
that they're that we're fucking and just hit them with a mace.
Those
Um,
guys pushed him off the edge. I saw it.
hey, what's the range on your bow, Rislan?
Yeah, it'd be far enough probably for that doorway.
I'm just thinking.
I feel like we need to take out this guy here.
Okay.
Because he's the center connecting brain.
This guy. Yeah, but
Well,
these guys.
I
These
would
guys can
opt
see
for the
him.
I would opt for the two that's with the plank, so they don't throw the plank.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd have to take them both out
Also,
at the same time.
Yeah,
We've
but
got. Well,
dude
let's do that.
Dude on island by himself is by himself. He
Ri-
can't do
Rish-
shit.
Rislan, synchronized attack. I'll take the right. You take the left. Can we
Uh,
do the same thing? Try and knock them off.
If that's what you want to do.
Do you have any exploding arrows or anything?
That would blow up the plank.
Well,
All right,
yeah,
let's-
all right. I've got something.
let's
I-
just
I-
bet
I'll
it's a
load
smoke
a.
arrow.
I'll load a smoking arrow.
There it is.
maybe let's just stick to
Pull-
silent, but
Pull
deadly.
your characters onto the board for me.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be
Firebolt as well.
in the doorway.
Yeah, I feel like Thorag, you and I, it's a little bit more obvious when it's magic.
Yeah.
They see Thorag and they
Alright,
shoot him.
get the fuck out, Rich.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, hang on. I just dropped my dude on the map. Just chill the F out,
Oh,
alright?
Thorag.
Sorry, I just dropped
Thorag,
my dude on the
yes.
map. I'm right.
And now there's three
Thorag
dins.
runs out. Those two pushed him off the edge.
Why are there three
I'm
dins?
sorry that my DM made a massive fucking map, okay?
I'm ready.
There are so many dins.
Using
It's like
using
I've
the
got
mirror
like
technique.
4.
I get
Mirror
ready
image.
to bum rush. I get ready to bum rush this one the moment the arrows fly.
Okay.
Because
Um,
we're gonna get one shot at this.
What
Yep.
And
opportunity.
if these guys kick it off, then we're
Actually,
So,
I'll walk
these
out. Why don't we
dudes-
just walk out? Why don't we just
Are
walk
these
out?
dudes? Are these dudes looking like this way?
No, they're looking towards here.
Okay.
Let's just.
They're sort of like glancing to each other, talking, and they're pointing towards there. So you guys are probably about 10 feet inside at the moment.
So the moment that Din and Rishlin launch their arrows, I'm gonna rush to attack the guys at the thing.
Okay.
So
Right,
Me
Rishlin,
too.
I'll take the one on the right. You take the one on the left.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
can I-
I'm readying an action to run.
You
and
guys
then-
are going to have to come to about here, and roll a stealth check for me. Make sure you guys don't get seen by these guys.
So-
I can only
Oh,
go 30
no.
feet. How fast?
who's
Yeah,
rolling
but then
stealth?
Both of
You
us,
and Din.
Okay.
so that we're outside the door, basically.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna launch a magic attack at one of them the moment it happens.
Pretty far away.
Okay, yeah, I can do
Well.
that too.
This sucks. They're all so low but get
Oh.
high numbers.
Roll
I rolled
perception.
Well, us.
Ooh. So they sort of heard something. Ooh. Did you hear something? They look towards the cave as you guys sort of like sneak towards like here and here. And go check it out. No,
Would you
no,
like me to
just
try
wait,
to get
hold
their
back.
att- Would you like me to try to get their attention away from you?
Can you do a distraction to like over here?
No, so they thought they heard something there, but they're just sort of holding back there.
No, I can.
yeah.
Like, I can.
They
Really,
go back to
really,
talking amongst
really
themselves.
only 30 feet. Otherwise, it's a giant green shot of eldritch power that you'd be seeing.
Maybe not
Okay.
then.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You guys ready to launch?
Hold on, just to let you guys know, if you guys are going to shoot these guys, you're going to roll with disadvantage because you're firing through the spore
Through the
haze.
spores. How do you feel about that, Rishlin? That's a hard shot.
You have sneak attack.
Oh, well, you've got sneak attack, so you come out even. And I've got +9, so I think I'll be okay.
Well, I wouldn't have sneak attack.
Unless they don't see you, then you
Isn't
would.
sneak attack just advantage, or is
well,
that double
it's
damage?
yeah. So, sneak attack is when you have advantage on the attack roll, or if they have an enemy within 5 feet of them.
Oh, that's right, because it's assassin that does the other stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Ah,
I will not have sneak attack on this roll.
Okay.
Okay,
So you both
so-
roll with.
So your options are, and I say to Din, we can take those two, or we can take the two that are closest to us.
Fuck it. Let's get those two. Same again. I'll do the right. You take the left. Are they close enough to hit?
These
Which
two,
guys?
These-
the two closest to the campfire. So
What,
I
with
think
bow
we've
and
just
arrows?
changed targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not obscured at all.
No, same as that first guy. You should be able to hit him fine.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Okay, I'll just use a normal arrow then. I won't use a smoke one.
No one would be able to see the smoke in this anyway.
Just be extra.
17.
thick
Very
smoke.
nice.
All right. Both of those hit.
It's gonna-
Roll for damage.
Yeah, got a better damage this time.
So 6 or 13 with sneak attack. That's up to you.
We'll give it to you. All right, so both of you let your arrows fly at the same time, and both go
Always roll
soaring
it.
through. They both go soaring through the air like exact same time. And the one that Din fired, were you left or right?
I was on the right.
The right. Cool. So you basically clip him in the shoulder and deal him 9 damage, and he just screams, ah! And then the other guy next to him that Richelin took a shot at hits him just like in the stomach. He just starts bleeding out everywhere, and he's screaming as well. And they've alerted everyone else.
So, are you saying the fact that I had ready an action to also run the moment that they had fired?
All right, tell me what you're doing then.
I was.
You gonna run at them?
I'm running. I was running at them the moment the arrows fired, just in case it didn't finish.
Are you taking a dash action, or are you just running?
I
Like
would
that?
be taking a dash action because it's not in combat, but as fast as I can
Right.
to get there.
Move 60 feet then.
Sorry, this.
Pretty fast.
Here. Yeah, I was at the plank. Where's the terminal? Isn't there? So I'm here.
Okay. Awesome. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
How do I
How
do
do
that?
I roll for it?
Is that the right one?
Click on me. Click on initiative.
Where's
Oh,
my
that's
jump
right.
pool music?
There's a whole. Forgot about the macros. Did mine come up? Okay, let me roll it with the macro.
Did you say something?
My first one was 23. Can I keep that?
Would you like me to put your first one in?
No, I don't care. I already went twice.
Rare, David. I roll higher on initiative than anybody else.
Yeah,
Well,
well, you better
let's
be
keep
taking
them.
out one of the fucking far ones then.
All right, Revan, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, we all know how this goes. Where is about 30 feet forward? Puts me about there. Mainly because I don't know if that counts as an actual space or not, or if it's just death.
Just go from the line of the cave.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, I just wasn't sure if, like, this
I put it on
part
the table,
actually
didn't I?
counts as a space or because it's empty.
They're currently doing someone else's combat, so I can apply for it.
Right, so
I put it in. Is it in the car?
I believe in my friends.
If it's
that
not in the
they
car,
can
come
kill
back
those
up and
two
I'll
near us
actually.
with no
If it's not
issues
in the
whatsoever.
car, just take mine.
Yeah. No.
So,
Do you want me to take a look
Okay.
around?
this dingleberry here, I don't know if you can actually see my clicker. Yep. I'm just gonna you fire an Eldritch Blast at him. Is that at
Ciao, ciao.
disadvantage or regular? Just having dark vision help.
No, dark vision doesn't help.
Fuck.
I'd say, yeah, disadvantage.
I feel like that cat.
17.
That
This
hits.
music's a bop.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you like this? Oh.
Ugh. 6 damage.
Yeah, so you just unleash this Eldritch Blast force across, and you can just see, like, it just, like, poof through all the spores sort of thing. So it just looks like a supersonic sort of wave busts through the spores and just hits him. And he just gets all dazed.
That's me done.
That's you done?
Yep.
Yeah, so he sort of gets knocked out, and he's like, oh! And so it's the cultist's turn now. So he just raises his crossbow as he sees Hector run across, and he's just going to shoot him with his crossbow. 18
That's my armor class.
hits. So take 3 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's all like, oh, actually, no, sorry, it was a disadvantage. 17 doesn't hit.
Perfect.
So he sort of like shoots one and just lands at your feet. Yeah, cool.
Just pick it up.
This guy back here hears all this commotion, the far back one, and he's like, the planks, get the planks. Okay, that's what he does. This guy here, he lets one loose towards Revan. Actually, you know what?
Probably me.
No, you know what? He's going to shoot over here towards the door. He can't really see anything. All he knows is there's people coming out of this door. So, what he's going to do, he goes on different ones. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let's roll. He's going to roll. He's going to shoot his crossbow into nowhere. Ooh, he rolled a critical hit. Oh no, disadvantage, so 15. So he's rolled a 15, I'm going to roll a 1d6. If it's a 1 or 2, it hits Ruslan. If it's a 3 or 4, it's going to hit Thorag. If it's a 5 or 6, it's going to hit Din.
Wait.
Find out in a second.
3. Thorag. No,
Yes.
AC too high. Misses him.
Too thick.
Miss. So he sort of like shoots into the darkness. This guy here, hearing this, he picks up this plank and he's going to move it across here. Do. Oh,
Man,
like
that
that.
must be pretty strong then. That is like what?
I'll get him to do a strength check just for you then.
Muscle mass.
Somebody's been eating these
No,
Wheaties.
he's
Yeah,
enormous.
these guys are basically meth addicts.
How many Wheaties does
Exactly.
this guy do?
Have you ever seen a meth addict? I'm pretty sure they can pick
He
up
just-
cars.
He just rolled. He rolled a 19.
Oh, whatever.
He did.
That-
Dude tosses us like a
Let
caper.
me look through the
He
shit.
picks it up.
Oh, bullshit on that.
Meth addict just be like, let me flex real quick.
Yeah, I had
Crack strength.
Cool. This
Yeah,
guy
exactly.
is running down to Hector, and he's going to scimitar him.
That wasn't meth in that pipe, it was pure protein.
Yeah,
And
if I can find it.
And this guy
creatine.
is going to run down here, and he's going to take a shot at Revan with his crossbow.
bitch.
Haven't seen anything there. I'm just looking around
9.
so I can find it.
Nope.
In the...
That's their turn.
Dodge.
Not there. It's on this side of the bed there. Is it in the...
I'm gonna move. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking... Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fire.
We need to hire this cultist on the bongos. He's lit.
Shoot a firebolt at. Oh, where's my page going? At this boy.
Just checking the beds there. That's dog treats.
Shuggy?
Damn.
I don't actually know what I rolled. Oh no, sorry.
You rolled 23.
Yeah, it must have been a 19. I was hoping for a crit, but yeah. Cool. So I'm
Check
shooting
the
for hits.
table.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Hit me. 10,
Not
motherfucker.
Nice.
You just shoot a firebolt at this guy and he just bursts up into flames. He's like, "Rah! I'm really burning now."
I kind of feel slightly ironic when I said that the guy on the bongos was lit. Now that guy is.
Hey.
So,
And he just collapses into like a big heap and just, burns to death.
cool.
Jacket.
Oh yeah, sweet, so he's dead.
Riven just leans over
yeah,
to Thorag. Nice.
Nice. I pulled my fist out and fist bump.
Hold on, I'm just going to say something real quickly.
That is my turn.
Can you guys delay my turn to the end? I've got an emergency where I go look for a wallet. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Sure,
I didn't want to put slash roll because it'll
Just
overload the
mute
server.
your headphones.
You
I
found
didn't.
it?
Chips.
All right. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to put slash roll because it'd overload the screen. But there you go.
Hang on,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
make
it. That would be a lot of D's on the screen.
Nice.
All good.
Nice.
I'll let you know that I can take my turn again, but it's all good.
Well, it's technically your turn now, so you can take it now if you want.
Yeah. We
Yep.
we'll just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Bye bye. So there's a guy in front of me, right?
There's no visual representation.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, there's a guy there in front of you.
I smack him with my mace, I guess.
Nice.
Okay.
I was hoping for the 112.
Hold on. This one.
Yeah. Hit.
Six. Send him a horny chow. Bonk.
Bonk.
5.
5. Horny chow. Bonk.
Yeah. So you just like bonk him on the head and he just passes out
Perfect.
and just collapses.
So
Gone to horny hell.
Horny Hellfire.
With my bonus action, I pulled the plank that's next to us towards us, so that way we can get ready to move it.
Yep.
Right.
You mean like just
And
like
I guess-
that? You just put it there?
And about here, ready to move across.
Not on the fire then. Gotcha.
Not on the fire.
Yes, let's not burn the bridge right now. We'll do that later.
Because I assume my next turn is going to be putting the bridge across and climbing over.
Cool. Then.
Yes,
Present.
I am ready. Let's go. This guy's got like a crossbow, right?
I think this is point
You think it's safe to assume that they were all issued crossbows, cultist crossbows?
standard issue crossbow.
The standard issue cultist crossbow. Is he obscured enough to give me disadvantage? I'll wait till he gets back.
It's a Glock
I'm not
9
here.
crossbow.
Oh, are you on
Are
a
you talking about the very?
wireless headset? Yeah, the guy,
Nope.
the nearest guy.
Yeah, on a wireless headset.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yes. Where is it? Oh, I've got a mouse. Should have been using that. No.
I instantly
No, I
thought
think it is
an
a
actual mouse.
He's visible enough to just shoot.
Yeah, squeak.
Yes, without disadvantage.
Scolari.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that. He hasn't been hit yet, has he?
I don't know.
Has
He
this
seems
guy
okay.
been hit?
He's
This
just-
guy's been hit, right, with the Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, that was the guy I hit, yeah.
I'm gonna target that guy.
You will roll with disadvantage.
That's
That
okay. I'm
one
just gonna move a
has,
bit further over. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna shoot him. I say hit him like it's a guarantee.
Oh, you gotta call your shots.
12.
That does not hit from Henry.
Dang. Well, that's it for me.
Jeez, I have to move everything. My whole setup.
Just for charging.
Yeah. There's not many PowerPoints in this hotel/Airbnb.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get in the way of the camera because I'm in
So
on
you-
the hands.
Are you guys in the Airbnb still because of the flooding?
Hey?
Or is this a
No,
separate?
this is
no,
his
no,
new
we'll just keep it.
streamer's lab.
Hey?
This is his new
Aren't they
studio
also
for his stream.
Victoria?
It's his OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's all that YouTube money. All that YouTube money I get. I buy hotels when I stream D&D now.
Nice.
YouTube verified.
Yeah, didn't that happen? I mean, is it for real though? Is that it? Is that why you're in the Airbnb?
No, it's Anzac Day tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say because that was ages.
I won't talk about the huge commission revenues.
Anyway,
I heard
is
my
it
name, but I
Richland's
wasn't
turn?
paying attention, so I have no idea what he said.
Don't worry about it.
It's, yeah, that's it for
Okay.
me. I can't do anything else. I only have
Alright.
one. I only have one sort of gimmick.
All right, so it's Richland's turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move up to the corner here and take a shot at the closest cultist.
Yep.
Across the way.
Yep.
24 to hit,
That hits.
so 7 damage.
I think his dice
Jeez,
was
I'm not using this to be
high
honest.
all night.
Don't worry, if it's
Yes, you just clip him in the shoulder and he just screams. And he's like waving his crossbow in the air. He's like, "Yo, pay!"
Oh, is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
and that's my turn. I'm out.
Seething with rage.
Okay, Revan's turn.
Rightio, I am going to move upsy daisy over here.
Mhm.
And I will take a shot at probably the closest dude.
Yep.
So let's fire up the old Eldritch cannon and go kablamo. Wait, is that regular or disadvantage?
Regular.
Hey. 24.
I'm not the only one.
I take it that hits, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. And that's an 8 damage.
Cool. So you just blast him, and you're just like, I regret nothing, and falls off dead.
Oh wait, I've got the perfect thing for that. He
Oh. Goodbye. Yeah, cool. He did.
and that does me.
Cool. So, the cultist turn. This dude here is going to take a crossbow shot at Hector with disadvantage. Completely misses. This guy takes a shot at Revan with disadvantage. Ooh, 18? 6. No, completely misses. They're just firing in the dark.
Thank Christ.
Easy.
My
Other
blue
guy.
skin makes me blend into the darkness. I'm a shadow in the night.
These guys start
Advantage
running
will stop
that way.
you.
Oh no. Maybe that guy doesn't go first. That guy, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this guy's gonna dash. And this guy's going to just get here. And he starts to lift the plank of wood. And that's their turn.
Rightio. Where am I? Okay, cool. Where are we? I shall move. Okay, cool, thank you. I shall move here. Then I shall shoot at said person who's trying to do something. I mean, these are pretty. I'm assuming these are pretty like dense. They're not going to catch on fire easily, are they?
Well, look, you just saw a cultist lift one up with ease, so.
Oh, yeah, but he had
Actually
like,
made
he
it
had
possible.
methy-
Yeah, but
he
he had
meth
crack strength.
Come on.
They look
This one cultist is the size of Arnie.
They look heavy. They look thick enough for multiple people to walk across.
Yeah, okay. So it's not like
So-
oh, hang on. Let me read this.
It would probably catch on fire, but it would take a while for the whole thing to sort of just, you know.
So that guy was the Eddie Hall of crackheads then.
Ooh, Eddie Hall.
One of the world's strongest men,
Yes.
aka the Beast.
Oh.
I think he's the Beast.
Excellent. Because it's technically being carried, it's not going to get lit alight. If I do hit it. Huzzah!
That's Eddie Hall.
So,
Anyway,
oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, this is that guy with the nosebleed, right?
And fireball
One of
this
them, yeah.
motherfucker. Is that just going to be with disadvantage or just normal?
Hmm. Do you have to visually see where you go, where you send it?
Yeah.
A disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. Come on, baby. I can't pop inspiration on this, can I? Oh. No.
Yeah.
I think inspiration's a reroll.
Can't.
It's a reroll of any roll. From what I
Yeah,
understand.
so it's like
Oh,
if
okay,
you
but
roll
then
it
is that-
and miss, you can say, "Oh, inspiration," and then re-roll it.
Hmm.
But I think you have to take the re-roll.
Do I have to
if you do.
re-roll with disadvantage? Okay, yeah. I have
Yeah.
to, okay.
I think it's except damage rolls. I think
Yeah.
if
I
they
think it's
reroll
just
any.
DC 20 roll.
Oh, 16 and 17.
That is.
Yeah,
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
7.
So you just launch another fireball through the air, and you just see it like burn all the spores as it travels through it, like little fireworks. And it just zips through the air and then hits this guy on the chest, and he bursts up into flames and he screams. He's like, "Ah, I'm on fire too!" He dropped
They take any. I think they don't go backwards, do they? With this one.
He sort of just drops the plank and he's trying to put himself on. Yeah.
I think the only one that you've got that sends people back can be Thunderwave, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Thunderwave's the only other one. Cool. All right. Here endeth my turn. Come at
Cool.
Ruz.
Ruz.
I, Thorag, endeth my turn
That's-
here.
That's.
Oh, Thorag. First of his name. First of his house.
I pick up the plank, put it across the thing, get across to the second island.
Happy with that?
That probably constitutes an action though.
Yeah, probably.
We'll use it as a. Yeah.
Unless you are that crackhead of clerics.
I mean, my strength is like pretty good.
No, anyone can move it without doing a strength check. But yeah, it's an action.
is there any chance I could use a strength check to see if I can make a bonus action to do the exact same thing?
I foresee a
Well,
slight problem with our current situation.
Yeah, I feel like that. Like I want to try and get to the next big island, so that way we can at least get somewhere.
I mean,
Yeah, but
luckily the 2 archers are up next, but
the problem
3.
being that you'll have to
Three.
use that
Three.
plank and then
You're
you'll
not
be
an archer.
Yeah, we're-
not hand
someone
cannons.
My
unless
Eldritch
someone here
gets it
thinks that
anyway.
they can jump
Ah.
10 feet.
I can
then-
jump 10 feet. I can jump
Pretty sure
15
we
feet.
all can jump at least 10 feet.
I don't know.
I could probably throw
Because it's
people.
jumping over a gap.
I've got really good strength, so I could probably throw people.
It would be
You can throw Nicole.
Nobody
It would
tosses
be
a
an-
dwarf.
it would be an
Can you make the jump?
athletic,
You'll have to talk me.
athletics check.
Come across.
25 feet, fuck off. Yeah.
Who do you think I am? A monk?
Din, you're
Yeah,
up.
Kepish could jump that easy.
Anyway, continue on.
Thank you. I have 5. Okay, I'm ready. I'm moving here. Who can I see the best?
You, If you
Probably
probably
4
move
from
up.
there.
yeah, if you're going to move up, you could see these guys pretty well.
Okay, well, this is as far as I can move.
Probably,
Um,
maybe don't stand on the thing then. Like, if someone was to go across you,
I'm
No, you can-
just
You
go
can-
next to me. Go to the left.
Yeah, just
To
go,
the left,
just go next
to
to
the
me.
left.
To the right, to the right.
Thor, right to the
Look,
left.
you-
My
you can-
concern is,
In to the right. Here I am.
I'm standing here. You can still get past me to get on.
No, it's a fucking
Yeah.
lock. You can't get on.
Here on the entry and exits, yes. If you're in the center of the plank, no.
Mm,
So if you were here, I would assume that you're sort of standing back a bit, so anyone can pick it up, and anyone can get past you. If you were standing here, when you finish your turn, no one will be able to get past you.
all right.
Unless they give you a piggyback.
All right. Well, I won't be able to make
Pick it up
that
and
gap
use
from
it
here.
off in the dark.
Leapfrog.
Is my
Leapfrog.
I'm not like I can jump that easy,
I'm not feeling confident on rolling a check for that.
but
Roll to leapfrog.
whatever.
If you
I'll
jump
cross that.
straight forward, I can give a help back. I can potentially help to grab
I,
you, but
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Get it?
Nope.
anyway, what are you doing?
Uh,
With my headphones. My glasses are under the thing, so I can't wiggle my glasses. Anyway, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy's been hit. Yeah. Take a shot at that guy.
Isn't he?
Is he dead?
What guy? What guy?
This guy.
Not the guy.
He's on
closest to
fire.
me.
Oh, he's still fire. Okay.
Okay,
He's on
I'm gonna. Has anyone else been hit?
She's on fire.
I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
No. Normally, I would say roll with disadvantage, but you can clearly see him
Because
Because he's on fire.
because he's on fire.
Which one is
Yes,
7?
that hit.
Oh, and I've got hang on. Colossus Slayer. So
It makes big number, even more big number.
makes
Ah.
it 8.
Yeah, so you just shoot this arrow at this big fireball that's off behind the spores. You just see it. You just see your arrow catch on fire as well, and then the body drops. Onto the plank of wood.
Yeah, we need to get over there quick.
Din, is that your turn?
That is my turn. Sorry.
Christian.
I'm reading the rules at the same time.
Every
Alright.
speech rule.
I'm gonna.
The jumping rule.
I'll
Gonna
get
take a
on
quick
everyone
look.
that's doing that.
I saw Hector dash across the plank, and I'm thinking, can I let him have all the fun? So I'm gonna run and dash across as well, and then I'm gonna take a shot at the cultist here with a short bow. $16.
Yep, hit.
7 damage.
Cool. So you just clip him in his thigh, and he just staggers back and screams.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Revan.
Well, I don't want to get in anybody's way, so I'm just going to move myself over here, slap Thorag on the ass as I move up, and shoot this Dingleberry with an Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe kill the guy that
Disadvantage.
knocked the bridge off.
Well, he's
He's on
dead.
fire, but it's not going to stop. Oh, he's
Yeah.
dead. Okay, so
He's dead
My
now.
bad.
We can also only
He's
have
had
one more
vampires.
person on this fucking island.
Oh,
Shut
that's a
that.
20.
That hits.
Just bear in mind, anyone on that island, that if you want to try and jump that gap, you can't do it
14.
without a run-up.
Yeah, you need at least 10
I'm
feet
not
of movement.
jumping the gap. I'm about to take the plank so we can get onto
Yeah,
the big one
he's-
because we need to get that fucking thing off.
He just like bursts and just like blood goes everywhere, and his screams just turn into gargles and just collapses,
Nice.
and he's dead.
Yeah. And that's me. That's me done.
Cool. Cool. So this guy sort of like steps here, kicks his buddy's corpse off the cliff, and then gets right on the edge, and then fires his crossbow at Hector. And thanks, bro, and completely misses. Alright. This guy. One, two, three, four, five. He stands here and he takes a shot at Richland with disadvantage. 10.
Miss.
No. And then he turns to his buddy who's on fire, and this fire seems to start spreading to the wooden plank. He's just trying to like kick it, put it out. So he's sort of like stomping on his buddy and the plank.
Piss on it!
Thorag.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face
Yep.
with my fire bolts.
That's with disadvantage.
Oh, okay, right. Let's roll again. Okay, 18.
It hits him.
Cool. Oh,
You just launch it and it's super accurate, and you whiz it past Richland and Hector's heads. So it's just another cool like little fireworks spark that goes off. And it just sort of like lands and hits him in the shin, and his robe sort of catches fire for a little bit.
so he took
coming
an arrow
across?
to the knee. Is that what you're saying?
No, a bit lower to the knee. It wasn't that painful.
Oh, okay.
Richland looks back at Thorag and then just gives him a thumbs up while looking slightly shaken, but got a smile on his face.
Is that all?
That is, sorry, yes, that is me.
Alright.
Hector's
I'm going to pivot the log so it
Mhm.
connects to this island.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, ignore that. Click the wrong button.
Oh,
So
you
it's
get the-
safely connected.
Yeah, look, I can't rotate it unless I take the grid off. But let's just say it's safely connected.
20, 15. I'm going to get to here on the other end of the log, so I'm standing on it, so that way. Because I doubt that I can pull the log towards me as a bonus action, but
No.
yeah. Okay, I've successfully bridged the thing here so I can get across next turn.
Cool. Happy. That's your turn.
Can I use bonus action to percept how burnt the other end of the log is?
Yeah. So it seems to be just like maybe like half a foot, like barely anything. It's like cindered and sort of like smoke, but like it's on
not
fire.
like, gonna, like,
It doesn't look like it's going to burst up in flames at the moment. No.
okay, so because I need to get over there quick to stop that from happening.
Cool. That's your turn.
It's Bowman time. Alright, so would you say this is a 10-foot gap?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright,
Would you say this 10-foot gap is a 10-foot gap?
just clarifying. I want to run back 10 feet, run forward 10 feet so that I can make a running jump across this gap. And then-
Yes.
Then I do that.
I'm just going to ask you to. I'm testing you. What are the rules?
Okay,
You
so the
can
rules
jump.
are
Oh, you go.
when you make a long jump, your strength determines how far you can jump.
Mm-hmm.
My strength is 16,
Mm-hmm.
so I can jump 16 feet. But it's also up to my movement limit, which is 30. So I can jump. So if I go 10 feet back, 10 feet forward, I've still got 10 feet of movement left to jump across the gap and land on the other side. And if it's difficult terrain, the GM can make you make a dexterity check to land on your feet. Otherwise, you land on your tummy. If you say it's difficult,
Do an acrobatics check.
I can do one.
No, athletics check. Sorry.
Athletics check.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I lost the thing.
Please don't die.
I won't die. It's not even far.
For you, maybe.
Did
say
you say
that.
athletics or acrobatics? Athletics.
Athletics.
Okay, thank God.
Some of us aren't strong.
Okay.
I'm not even strong.
You're stronger
So
than I
you-
am.
Like,
I'm just
once with,
proficient in athletics.
once with movement, you just sort of run up and just take an awesome leap through the air, real graceful through the spores, and land on your feet.
Sweet. And then when I land, I'm going to take a shot at this guy. Maybe I should take a shot at this guy. Can I see him?
Can you do
Okay.
it while you're
He's
jumping through the
stamping
air?
up the fire. He's
You know
stamping
what?
up the fire at the moment.
With a 23 athletics, you can shoot in the air while you're jumping.
Oh, sick. Alright, I'm for this guy, just so I'm not getting too much hubris. Um,
And you shoot Richland in the back of the head.
it's in the direction I'm jumping, so I'm like, at least that's the right way.
Which
It
one?
adds
The
momentum
far
to
one?
the shot.
This guy, the close one. One that's like in the direction of my jump.
Okay, that's a normal shot. Yeah, that hits.
'Cause that's not too much hubris, I think. Has he been damaged yet?
Yeah, he's taking
he's-
2 from a fireball.
Yeah, he's got a little fire on the chin.
Nice. Well,
He's
in
just
that-
packing out.
He's a bit singed.
in that
You gotta
case,
be pissed on.
yeah, in that case, I can use Colossus Slayer.
But yes, he has been damaged.
Another 2. It's 9.
Wow.
Crushing it with these rolls.
So you just shoot through the air, you like run,
Right.
take a jump, pull out an arrow, and as you're soaring through the air through the spores, you just let one loose.
Man,
And this guy's trying to cut out the fire.
Oh wow.
Tries to
Wow.
cut out his fire on his shin. The arrow just soars through and just hits him in the knee,
Take that.
and then he screams.
Fuck.
Then I land, and as a bonus action, I turn around and I like wave at everyone. At Thorag and
Everyone
Revan.
is impressed.
You just see Thorag and Revan just.
I feel like Thorag would be impressed.
Oops.
And that's my turn.
Quietly.
Oh no.
I accidentally clicked it. Double clicked Bristol on your turn.
Oh, I thought I got distracted by that jump shot and missed my turn completely.
He was so aroused by Din's jump, he forgot to go.
Yeah, had to cross your legs, couldn't take a turn.
All right. I'm also gonna run across the plank
Mhm.
and gonna look to Hector and say, "Do you want to pull the plank across back to us, or do you want me to go take care of the other cultist?"
So the issue is that the plank is smoldering.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not on fire.
Yeah, but the problem is we got to make sure that if we pull it across, that means that we have control of the plank.
Well, this is up to you because I've asked for what you want me to do. So, do you want me to pull the plank across because I haven't used my action yet, or do you want me to go
feel-
over and fight the cultist?
I feel like if we try to pull the plank across, the cultist is gonna oppose it,
Tiger wall.
and we could very well lose the plank.
So you
So I feel
don't.
like
So you don't want me to
and plus-
grab this plank.
no.
Okay. So then I'm going to go to here, which was 30, and then bonus action dash across to the other cultist, and I'm going to take a swing with my short sword.
I thought you were going to say push him.
Well,
Can you use your as a rogue? You can use your bonus action to dash.
to dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, rogues, they just need more things.
I need to run.
Hmm. No, it's fine. Okay.
Uh,
So you sort of just run across this plank and just jump over this fire.
Yep,
Just
because
just
it's
Naruto
not it's
running.
not properly on fire. It's just it's a bit.
Well, the
Smolder.
dude was on fire,
Smolder.
but his friend's kicking him and he's distracted and he sort of goes out. But yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna dash across, get on the proper side where I'm not on an edge or a ledge,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna
Yep.
take a high swing with my short sword.
Yep.
10.
no. So as soon as he's seen you like fly across his mate, and he's been alerted, and as soon as you've taken a swing for him, he's blocked you with his pulled his dagger out on his back like ching. Just
In
blocked
my
it.
mind, I'm picturing not like trying to stamp out the fire, just like full on laying into him, kicking him.
Yeah, he's a
Why
cultist.
did
Too
you have
crazy.
to go and die?
Alright, that's it.
Cool. Revan's turn.
Well, I'm not going to be able to make that jump, so I'm just going to shoot Dingleberry that's up here, closest to me with Eldritch Blast again.
Yep. Disadvantage.
Yeah, I thought so. Shoot one Dingleberry. Yeah. 23.
What? Let me check that roll. I'll allow it.
Game says yes. 14.
All right. So with a massive force, you don't actually hit him. What you do is you just send this Eldritch Blast right at his feet, and it just crumbles the whole cliff face. And you're just like trying to grab his knee, and they're just like, ah! And they're
Shit,
just
I
running
accidental landslide again.
That's my fun change. Because I realized that like the 5-4 for 2 is bad in my deck.
And I'm just
2
going
5
to
unblockable.
shimmy
Please.
like over here, and then end my turn, I guess.
Okay. Cool. Cultist's turn. He's going to respond and try and attack Richland with his scimitar.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh,
15?
That
Ooh,
hits.
tough.
That's my armor class.
Just like he slashes you with his scimitar with 5 damage.
son of a bitch!
As
Oh,
he
fuck,
slices
damage.
you down, he starts trying to kick the wooden board, and he's going to do a strength check.
Uh-oh.
I'm standing on the other side of the board. Do I oppose it somehow?
Yes. What we're going to do, just let me get to it. Oh, where's this character sheet?
Tug of war.
I am so glad that I'm standing on the fucking board.
I asked you.
Roll
We could have pulled it back this way, but
He would have
I'd-
opposed it.
roll a
Yeah, with 2 of you.
Constitution check, Hector.
Me, Constitution.
Yeah.
Alright. 16.
His 7 can't beat that. He kicks it, but because you're so heavy from all of the food you've been eating,
Just stubs his toe on it.
yeah.
Gotta,
so
get, gotta get that vaccine.
You rolled for Fat Boy stats, and it's trying to kick it, but can't quite budge it. It moves a little bit, but yeah, it doesn't go too far. Cool. Orag.
Okay. I am just going to.
jump the gap. jump the gap.
Hey, he could have ran across the board last turn and chose not to.
Ah, it's alright.
I mean, clearly he didn't need to. He's been able to kill everything from this side.
Yeah, he's been doing alright.
Is
You can make that.
It's 10 forward.
Yeah, like
what would that strength? What would that be? Strength check or?
Yeah,
No,
It's
if
not
you're
even a
strength-
check.
yeah, if you're you can jump the amount of feet your strength score is. So whatever that big number in your strength is, that's how many feet you can jump, up to the
Oh.
limit of your movement. So I'm guessing you have like an 18 strength.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've got 18
so
strength.
you kind of have to do what Din did. You have to at least have a 10-foot run up, and then you can jump 18 feet.
Well,
But you-
he could jump 9 feet from standstill.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than 9 feet though.
Yeah, it's only this much
It
more.
is exactly 1 foot more.
Okay, so that's alright. So if I move back 10 feet, run 10 feet, and I'll land it. I don't have
Yeah,
to roll.
you'd essentially land next to Din, but
You
you'd
just
be able
land
to
okay.
right here.
So
I will-
And then we'll high five.
I will make you roll athletics anyway.
Din jumps back across the gap. They high five in midair.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Thanks, fuck it. Let's roll
I
the
assume
dice.
that a
Okay.
crit blow would be fall and trip on your ass.
Shush. Oh my god. Nah, now Todd said it. I'm not doing it.
It'll be
Don't jinx me!
Fine. What
Fucking Todd.
could possibly go wrong?
I could die instantly.
Jumping into an endless cavern.
Well,
It's. I will make you roll over for more of a flavor thing than a
Okay.
overruling the rules.
worst comes to worst, give me one length of rope,
Alright, okay.
and then
look,
pull us both down, because I won't be able to hold you.
alright,
Just don't roll a 1.
Left the spelunking gear in my other pack.
shut up. Oh, it doesn't. Oh.
Who has the
No.
grappling hook?
That would be me.
Oh god. I was actually freaking out. I rolled a 6.
Alright, Thorax sort of like hesitantly goes back and he's like looking for everyone. It was like, yeah, and he's all he sort of like runs and takes a big leap. It's not as graceful as Din's, but he sort of like lands it with a nice big thud and makes it.
Superhero landing, three point landing.
Give it a nice big roar. And then I'll use the remainder. So I move 10 feet, ran 10 feet, so I can
Jump 10
essentially-
feet, so that's all 30 feet.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll just shoot a firebolt at this last lone.
Shoot! Fire!
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Fire.
Also, Richland's right here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Also,
It's not like he's
shoot
gonna get lit on
fire.
fire.
There's a wooden plank.
It's fine. You can just put it out. It's fine. Shush.
Sweet. Yeah.
Todd can't put it out. He used all his
Send
water.
another one of these firebolts just straight at this dude, and it hits him.
Yeah, let's see how much. Oh.
It also just hits his like down area, like foot sort of thing. And yeah, his just foot sort of like bursts up into flames.
Sweet. Okay. That's my turn.
Cool. Hector.
I'm gonna run across the log.
Mhm.
So, to here.
Mhm.
Okay, so I have to ask. Kicking, just smothering the fire with a cultist rope. Does that count as an action?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a.
I honestly
Super
thought you were
simple
gonna ask if
action.
that would catch the cultist rope on fire.
I probably would.
Hey, smothering a fire and cutting it from oxygen is a way to put out fires.
Or we deal with the guy who's got a
I
scimitar
know that.
right in front of us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's attacking
I'm
you,
gonna-
so that's fine.
The
yeah,
cultist is on fire. What is on fire? His robe. I'm going to put a robe on fire out with another robe.
I'm going to add
Hey,
fuel
if
to a
I'm quick
fire that
enough
could
as well.
only put it out.
Fine.
Look,
I
if you're
bonk-
there, just roll a strength check and kick the guy off the fucking cliff.
I kick the
Or
guy off.
we'll grab the other cultist and use him to smother the flames.
Yeah, use the non-on-fire guy to smother the flame.
That is 2 strength checks, but I'm here for it.
Richland, I just said we can't put out a fire by putting more fuel on the fire.
Yeah, but we're not smothering it with the robes. We're smothering it
Not
with
the
his
robes, the whole
body.
cultist.
Just take his shirt off, smother it with him.
Fine.
Yeah, he's probably wet
Sleep,
from all the
sleep.
blood.
He's a cultist. He's
I'm
probably
gonna
sweaty.
attempt to smack the guy off the cliff with my mace.
Okay.
Yeah. 21.
That's a hit.
7.
Sweet. So you dealing the 7 damage. Do a strength check for me.
God damn it. Who gave you a soundboard? That's what you got.
I did.
On board.
13.
It's like the world's most hollow maze. Bonk.
Yeah.
Well, look, this guy goes down like a bitch. He rolled a 3. So you just smash him and he loses his footing and like, and falls off the cliff.
Okay, so combat's over.
Yes.
I put the fire out.
With the water, you don't have any water left. You used it to pour on that dead guy.
Piss on
I
it!
do. I put shit on the fire to smother the fire so the fire goes out.
Roll dexterity.
Shit. 17.
No, there's too much smoke. You do it with disadvantage and you push the guy off the cliff. He's dead. There's no more
no,
fire.
not the dead cultist.
There's no more fire.
No, there's no more fire. Hector, there's no more fire to worry about, okay?
Is the
Thorag, they want more
Okay.
fire!
Okay, I get a firebolt ready. I saw movement. I thought there was another cultist.
if you launch it, I will break this weapon just seriously.
I'm just backing up over here.
Revan, what's your strength? Revan?
10.
His eyesight is
cool.
based on movement.
You can make this.
I want to pick up the. Okay, so Din, if you go across, cool. I'll move the plank back.
Hey,
so
no,
Revan
Thorag,
can
Thorag.
cross.
Can you stand right there? And I'm going to try to jump. Please catch me.
Oh my god! Let me just move. I'll move it back. I'll move it back.
No,
so it
I'm
can
jumping.
Wait! He has the MacGuffin. If he dies, we're fucked.
Yes.
cross. No, you're
I'm
not.
jumping.
You're not.
Revan, do you jump?
Yes.
Don't. Oh,
Athletic check.
No, don't.
I can't.
You can't fail. It's in the rules.
No, but like if you roll a 1, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
because
on
I was gonna say,
Six.
come on, roll
Straight.
20.
Oh!
Oh no.
I jump into Thorag's arms.
Yeah, right. Hold on. Just let me check something.
What's your
Kate-
strength, Revan?
10.
What's your strength?
10.
Oh,
I was
God.
gonna say it's a plus
Oh no.
plus 0. We know
Yes.
that.
Oh,
It is,
no.
it is a 10-foot jump. I have a strength of 10.
Yeah, so you can make it.
Right. So you basically run up, and this gap is exactly 10 foot. You sort of like clumsily soar through the air, and you just land with 1 foot. And the cliff face just crumbles beneath your foot a little bit. And you're lucky enough.
Grab him.
Yeah, Thorag reaches out and grabs you and sort of just pulls up and shakes his head at you.
Wow, that was intense.
I pick you up and I slap you on the face. Okay, naughty.
Hey, it worked.
Roll for damage.
I fall off a cliff.
Cool.
I
Okay.
cross quickly so I know.
I'm trying it now. Now that we don't have to.
I also make my way across.
Make him away.
Okay, so
Into
you
the
get
next
across-
room.
when you get there, you see that there is another entrance, just like the one before, to your right. And the cliff face has crumbled. Sorry, not the cliff face. The bridge has crumbled away. Where is this? Yeah, so the bridge has crumbled away again, and what you can see on the other side is this.
I pick up the log and bring it with me.
It's
I
not long
don't
enough.
think it's long enough.
Oh, well, I'll still bring it just in case anyone.
Well, what we could do
So
is
they
we
don't
sit
fight.
on the edge, all of us stand on the edge, one person runs up and tries to jump across.
Oh my god.
I got a new plan. I'm just gonna go into the next room.
Can we
Choose-
not just go into the next room willy nilly? I think we
I
should
go
send
into the
Richland to
next
have a
room
look.
willy nilly.
All right.
So, do we
Okay.
wanna, before Todd does something stupid.
It's too late. He said it
or
as a
spin off
statement.
some crap, do we want to?
Todd is going in willy nilly.
Yeah, he said it as a statement. It's too late.
Are you
Take
sure?
him away,
I
Jeff.
cop shit for trying to jump.
Oh,
So noting that it's at our hard stop time, and the combat that was meant to take like 5 minutes took an hour again.
You're welcome.
You guys,
look, I
yeah,
did my
you did
part.
sort of,
I did my part. I made
yeah,
damage.
absolutely.
I did my job.
Do you guys want to call it there, or do you want to do the next room? If you go into, well,
I'm
Hector's already gone in
really
willy nilly. Half an hour tops.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I reckon we call it there and pick
Yep.
this up again because I got to wake up at like 6 tomorrow. So
No, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I
I
also
don't
have
have work
to
till 10, but
wake
you know.
up tomorrow at some point.
Wait, what? You have
Yeah,
to work
well-
tomorrow. Din.
Yeah, I'm working tomorrow.
Tyler. Where do you work? Woolworths still.
Yep, getting that scratch.
How fucking
I think there's a cream for that.
I don't care.
No, no. I had
but
some
like-
guy. I had some guy come in to work. He called up work and he's like, "Oh, can I make a booking for a table on Sunday?" I was like, "No, man, we're closed for Anzac Day." He's like, "Oh, is it a public holiday?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not a public holiday, but yeah, sure." And I had to like go into the whole thing. It's like it's not a public holiday.
It's
Yeah.
it's not.
No,
Not
it's-
here. It isn't.
No, it is a day of remembrance, you motherfucker.
It's also a public holiday.
But yeah,
It's probably-
I can understand supermarkets being open. Sure.
Well, we don't open till 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't open till like 12 o'clock or 12:30.
The
Yeah.
bottle shops are open and they don't change their times at all.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
everyone
because
needs to
drinking
get
is-
drunk, especially on
But-
Anzac Day.
Although the one thing that
Part
has
of
changed
the-
is there is no gambling until 12:30.
Okay,
I guess that's good.
you got to whip out the 2-up.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
I got a tenner just for it, and then I'll be out.
Nice. I
I
find
would
it
do
so
that.
weird that game's illegal on every other day except for Anzac Day. But anyway.
What game?
Yeah, I've
It's
never
not
actually
even
played
a
it
good
before.